Episode 2. Let's actually start the game this time, is what I would like to say. But I was messing around in the hub area still, after the last episode, and found some things that I still want to investigate. I thought I cleared everything out. Even went on a little bit longer than usual to make sure I did. But lo and behold, there was still more. Stuff that obviously wasn't here in the previous build of the game I played. First of all, as I was looking around for areas to mess around in, similar to what I did when climbing this town in the first place, I took particular note of all of the areas that seemed like out-of-bounds areas surrounding the tower, the library. All of these rocks forming the walls around the areas. And after some jumping around, I didn't find anything of import except for one notable location over here, which I saved for until I was getting the camera rolling. Right behind the Fighters Guild or whatever. Enoch's domain. Was Enoch his name? This treasure chest. Tome of Lesser Experience. It's not. This is not an outfit like the other one, but that doesn't matter. It's fine. Still getting used to the controls. Let's see. And of course the tooltips are going to be small. I tried adjusting my resolution, but this doesn't seem to increase the size of the tooltips. 150 experience on use. Might as well use it now, right? Haven't even hit anything, and I've already leveled up. I guess this isn't so much experience though, considering the amount that you require to level up probably increases as you go on. Probably just a starter kit, so to speak, for people willing to explore. Looks like I can't upgrade this. Requires level 4. You can either get recovery or rock toss. Recovery is probably the most important. Recovery costs mana, but this doesn't. Rock toss is a pretty good ranged option, I suppose. Maybe. What the hell? Why'd that respawn? Blue die. Huh. Do treasure chests just respawn in this game? I'm actually not entirely sure. Is this just random, or after the 150 experience it gives you, does it give random stuff? Could all just be random though. I might have to be careful about what I put experience into. But I won't worry about it too much. There might be a way to reset it later on. I imagine there is. Let's just put in 1 for dexterity. And what I want to do with this build is go into the bandit class, or whatever, obviously. But as for my secondary stat, I'm wondering if it's okay for me to put it into mind, if there's such a thing as a magical dexterity build in this game or something like that. I imagine with only 4 stats, there's maybe room for that to work. In any case, all skills look like, well, some skills look like they will use mana even if you're not a magic-based class, so maybe that'll be true. Only the first level gives me an increase to the amount of mana that I have. The second one just increases the magic power. But obviously, It'll probably increase the mana as I get higher up. How much do I get for vitality? 4 per. Guess we'll put 1 in each. Can't go wrong with vitality, probably. And this respawned. What the hell? There was more? I didn't actually think there was a second part to this outfit. And I guess that just is just random. Strange that it included this, though. I thought it was just the top, but there's also a bottom? Wow. Incredible. We're truly gaming now. Now as for skills... It only costs 1 point to rank up each of these, right? So I could make this level 3 if I wanted to. Oh, I didn't actually want to cash those in. Oops. No way to revert that? I'll leave it on 1 for now, I guess. Alright. Well, I guess I look like this for now. After messing around here, I didn't find any way back over without jumping off. I can't recall for whatever reason, so... I guess that's fine. Did want to check one more time. I thought you might have respawned. It's just another bun host thing. I already have one. I guess I could sell it. Or trade it with the 0 other players. The other thing that I found worth exploring was this teleporter over here. Which leads into this area that I didn't really get too deep into. But actually, when I was messing around on top of the library tower, which you can just barely see, glowing, maybe not, over in that direction, you can actually make your way over here by jumping on top of the out-of-bounds, quote-unquote, area. From the top of the tower to the rock face over there, the cliff. You could make your way here without the teleporter, but it's just interesting that this is a separate part of the hub area. Let's see what these people have to say. How many bun bags do we have left? I lost count. We seem to be low on carrot cake. I love that stuff. Give me a third one. We try to keep Sanctum stocked with all the essentials. I see you're not from this world. We're natives here. Lost souls are always welcome. As long as you assist us in this dire time, you're free to rest here. Are these natives of the Sanctum a playable race? Are these the boons, or... I'm not sure, actually. There's a lot of character variety in the customization option, so I'm not sure if this is one of the options you have. Hi there. Alright, that's enough. Couple more NPCs to cycle through dialogue to, and then I can probably actually start fighting things. I wonder what water spells are out there. The water is so pure. We're so fortunate to have it. This is the Sanctum Lake. We tend to relax here when times are tough. Don't think there's anything down here. You get infinite jumps underwater. I think that's all there is in this area, just some NPCs and a lake. Unless there's something I'm missing down there. Is the bandit guild down there? I don't think so. Strength defeats the weak. It's a known fact that fighters have the upper hand. Nothing beats the power of wit and speed. Fighters and mystics don't stand a chance against bandits. Angela knows best, and she's the one that knows more than the others. I have quite a lot of things to study soon. Spellcasting is the better option. There are no exceptions. Hear more dialogue on this guy. Enoch is the guardian I worship. His determination and valor resonates with me. Have you witnessed the strategy of Cyclone? It's my lifelong goal to learn it myself. And one more. These two don't know what it takes to be truly agile, if only they knew. Have you spoken to Sally? She's remarkable. Is Sally actually the bandit leader? If you're saying Sally, and you're the green guy. I couldn't find anywhere else the bandit leader would be. And again, I don't actually know if bandit is the right term. The green guy back there might have actually said the name of the green class, but... I know there was fighter and mystic, but... Sally, tell me your secrets. Conquest? I accepted that. What's the creature? Well, that's my pet mimic, Spike. He won't bite. He's quite friendly. No pain in the neck. It'd never be the same without him. You know, Spike can hold on to your items if you're overburdened. Ain't that something? This is pretty costly for just 150 experience. I was wondering if there might be anything here that, I don't know, gets her to tell me her secrets. Like a special back menu or something. 300 for the illusion stones for the mirror. Pretty expensive for vanity stuff. When did I get this? Oh yeah, this is the blue dye. Gotta drag it over. Alright. And I guess there's a timer before all of the sold items disappear forever. Well, it should be fine. This is just a duplicate, right? Although I guess if I wanted to, I could dye it a different color and have multiple options. Well, it's no problem now. That's all stuff to worry about when you're actually in the endgame. I need to actually start playing the game first. Before I go, I did actually want to buy the bow as a good secondary option. You can also right-click to buy. Right. Put out this. And equip here. Ah, that's strange. I guess to equip it to the secondary, just need to do that. This is a shield slot and a ring slot. And I turned off the halo just because. Okay. Let's get into the game for real this time. When you fire the weapon, it activates strafe mode. Good to know. I'll have to turn this off if I switch back to a melee weapon. Oh yeah, I needed to accept the quest. I didn't do that last time. Glad I remembered. Communing catacombs. I guess this is the main quest, so to speak. It's quite dire, you see. The catacombs outside Sanctum was a place I could commune my mystic energies with, to survey the dead. What goes on there now has been all a mystery to me. When the world shattered, so did my magic. Fortunately, I can still feel the lost magic existing. Find the stray sigil deep within the catacombs, and let it tether to your soul. Once you do, we can further explore what looms ahead of us. I do fear for the worst. And then your bog standard side quests. During the night, the wisps from the catacombs nearby disturb the outer sanctum. Some greater wisps may also be found deeper within the catacomb itself. Abolish 8 lesser wisps, and 5 greater wisps. Be careful. Wisps can curse you. The slimes are quite the nuisance outside Sanctum. Fending them off would help us greatly. Slimes are commonly found during the daytime. Gather 5 slime cores, 5 slime ears, and kill 10 slimes. Alright, a daytime kill quest and a nighttime kill quest. So you don't feel like you have to wait around. From the build that I played previously, those were just basically, repeatable EXP quests, no real reason to do them other than gaining experience. I will, of course, do them at least one time. One last check before I continue. I'm still a bit concerned about the tooltips here. Everything else on the UI seems perfectly fine. Is there anything I can do to make that work? It could be under display, but I've already been through this one time. I updated the screen resolution. I don't think that changed anything for that. That wouldn't be it anyway. Interface? Nothing. I guess I'll just have to deal with it. My TV's big enough that I can read it, but it might be a bit slow. Alright, how long has it been? Like an hour and 20 minutes since I started the game in recording time, and now's the time I'm actually going to start hitting an enemy. Here I go. I got hit back. New gear already. Guitars. These are the same build, or the same format? Archetype, that's the word. Same archetype as my daggers. I guess they're all called guitars, though. I'll be level 3, though. I cost 8, so I have just enough to cast it twice. It's actually a bit hard to lock on. Gotta get the camera right on them. One thing I remember from the previous build I played, spamming attack won't move you forward, so if you want to make sure that you're always within melee range of the enemy, especially if they're moving around and you have short range, you have to hold forward while attacking to get just a little bit more movement. It can be a problem if you push them back with your attacks, but find them out of range. Just a small thing. Wanted to try blocking. Oh. Seem to respond pretty quick. I think the parry timing is pretty generous. That's not a parry. So how much do I need for more MP? I guess it's every 2 points you get an MP increase. We'll dump it into dexterity for now. Probably be wiser to do HP, but it looks like your HP levels up as you level up just naturally. Since the lock-on is a bit hard to manage, I'll probably just attack free cam. I'm trying to rely on the stun after hitting the enemy. But I should probably get used to parrying. Or just blocking in general. Also, stamina is important, so I might need to actually increase the block, or the strength stat. You don't use stamina for dodging or anything. It's mainly block that I'm worried about. This is starting to look familiar. That little buffer zone, I guess, is maybe to, I don't know, get used to things. This is the area you would originally teleport to when leaving the Sanctum. At least in the build that I played. I believe MP recovers slowly over time. I leveled up, so... Oh yeah, there it goes. That's really quick, actually. Is that because I'm not in combat or something? I took damage without realizing it. Slime legs. I believe there's also a dash attack, maybe? No. Even though I hit that enemy before its attack, it still finished the attack. They have poise or something. I guess at certain points in their animation. Oh, I already did all the slime stuff. Now over here, like in the demo, or whatever version I played, I don't know if it was technically called the demo. Much harder area. These boars are a bit annoying. Don't know if I want to get into this yet. I previously played a mystic type character. Got used to some of the spells and ranged attacks and all that. But getting used to melee is going to be a whole nother beast. Especially with the way these guys kind of swarm you. have a look at that gear. Go ahead and equip those. We've got the slime chest and slime pants. Looking good. I'm just missing the slime headpiece, if there is one. And I guess the slime cape, but I don't know if that's a vanity thing or actual gear. I guess the headpiece gives gear, so it probably is. Or gives defense, so cape maybe does the same. But I still want to run around in my underwear a bit longer. I don't think I have that much inventory space, so I need to be careful about picking up everything. Guess we don't exactly have to wait for night for these guys. Let's keep going in. I think actually I want to rebind this, because I keep on trying to lock on and accidentally turning on the strafe. It'd probably be better if I had right stick be lock on, and then hold right trigger and press right stick be strafe. That way the strafe is less easy to activate, and therefore I won't accidentally do it. This is new. A waypoint beacon. Being near one will unlock it, allowing you to teleport here from the world portal in the sanctum. Cool. I've seen these before, but don't know how to activate those. Spooky. The layout's changed since I last played this. For the souls who have traversed this world, they will reside within this tomb forever if they have both given up and not proven themselves worthy for redemption. The former morality of the dead who rest here span the intentions of good and evil. Now they will no longer hear the voices of lawful reason, but only of chaotic madness. Oh, different levels of dungeon. We'll go on the easy one. I didn't actually check. What do each of these levels do? Because it was hard to read, I didn't really read into it, but the next rank for this increases the amount of health healed every 2 seconds. And it gets cancelled if you're hit. Good to know. Why don't I have this though? Oh right, level 4. Well, this will be the first thing we invest in, I guess. Not sure we need the whole rock thing if we have bow and arrow with infinite ammo. These actually take up rocks even though they don't take up MP. The rocks I've been picking up. Scepter. I guess I could use magic if I rebind it to be like a dexterity scepter. I'm not gonna mess with that though. Not yet. Yeah, I guess you could be a mystic class using the dexterity stat if you do things right. Still not sure how that all works out though. Are we gonna get locked in? Yeah. Ouch. Am I cursed? What does curse do? Decreases all stats by 2. Oof, that hit. Let's maybe switch to this. It still seems that this game is easier at a range. Maybe I just haven't figured out the whole melee strategy. I'm taking damage. Mana font sounds like it'd be good for MP. Maybe it increases that. Yep, increases max mana. Level 5. Inner focus. Two-second cast time. The next physical or magical attack of 100% crit chance. That's for 10 seconds. But only the next attack, meaning a multi or a quick attacking thing like the daggers maybe doesn't benefit so much. Probably better on, weirdly, a heavy weapon that does slow, big attacks with a lot of damage in one hit. I don't know. And then the next level decreases the cast time. Let's put that on. Can I change the... Oh, you can't change it here. Okay. We'll do it later then. I was taking damage there, so maybe Vitality would be a good option. And one more in mind. No, 1 in Vitality, and 2 in mind, for the extra MP. Oh, I had more skills. Guess I could go all in on Inner Focus. Now let's do that. That took up a lot of stamina too. I guess if you don't even hit anything, you still use it up. Or maybe I just ran out of time. I'm already lost. Is this the gate that opened? I think so. What the? What is this? Some kind of teleport trap? Not enough MP for inner focus. Why can't I use it? Is it because I'm cursed? Oh, it takes stamina. Right. Not sure how useful that was. I'm on cooldown. Oh no, I didn't pick that up. It's actually hard to see the cooldown on inner focus when it's grayed out like that. What'd that do? 8 damage instead of 3? I'm not sure how useful that is for this. We got more incoming. Alright. About that lock on, or strafing. Since it automatically turns on strafe, whenever I fire a bow, I was hoping it would turn it off, too, whenever I switch to a melee weapon, but if I'm going to have to manually do that every time, it might be a bit annoying. Especially if I'm swapping back and forth like I was. I guess it's not really a huge problem. It just means I can't attack in any direction that I want if I'm accidentally in strafe mode, which is pretty important if I'm having trouble using the lock-on feature. I'll just try to get used to it, I guess. Is this better than what I have? Two defense, so yeah. Although this mana font thing seems... yeah. We'll need that later. Looks like we got some platforming, maybe? Not really. Oh, I didn't even notice that mini-map in the upper left. Well, we were teleported in here, so I don't know... Oh, I see. We were supposed to get locked in here with the enemies, but I was, like, dragging my feet. So I got locked out of the room. But they put a teleporter in for, I guess, anybody that wasn't locked in. If it was, like, multiplayer, for example. I'm wondering if I should maybe go back. Ah, there we go again. I was dragging my feet. Since they get behind you, it's hard to parry. Stamina doesn't recover when you dash, even though it doesn't take up stamina. You kind of have to know the enemy's attack pattern so that you can parry even if you don't see them, especially if they jump behind you or something. Is there something that tells me what critical does? It's crit percent, obviously, but is that the percent chance? Probably, right? I was just wondering how much extra damage a critical hit does. I'll probably have to look on the wiki or something. I think I saw it did like 8 damage when I did a crit before. Next enemy I see. This is the wrong way. I want to get one more greater wisp. Ah, we did Angela's quest. We're not even done exploring. Guess we'll take that experience. What else did I get? Fun jar for health. Oh, I guess if we need it. How do I... There we go. And that'll be left on the D-pad for me. And then recover mana. I guess we can quick slot that. Actually, let's swap those two. Let's go towards the dead end first on the map. Although that's probably like a boss or something. Maybe not. Just give me another greater wisp and I can go back home. Seems like a yep. I can just keep on doing these attacks, I guess. If I don't want to get too close. Alright, how much is this? That was 8. And normal attacks are like 3, or sometimes 5? It's hard to tell. I'm gonna say double damage. Maybe that's more useful once I get the charged attack feature. That wasn't a parry. Right, that guy wasn't hit stunned. So this is where I have to get used to parrying. Pause your own attack so that you can parry. That removed my ability to parry. That was probably a stupid move to do right at the end, when I had him in a pattern. Oh well. But I wanted to use the inner focus. What'd I get? Maybe I do need to worry about stamina. Each of these gives you 0.03 physical crit chance. It's not a whole lot. But I guess you attack a lot. I'll make it 5 vitality and 1 of each. No, that doesn't give me any extra MP. New headgear. Cool. We gotta be running out of inventory space, aren't we? Yeah. Good sign that we should head back to base. The map says I can go to the right here, but... Not under. Surely not. Like how the auto changes underwater. I knew it. It was just low enough for anyone to jump over, if you know how the dash mechanics work. Just money. And a marrow bauble. Another weapon. A magic scepter. Cool. I wanted to complete the Wayfarer set though, or the Journeyman vest, Journeyman set. Guess just the chest is fine though. Didn't know we got a ring. Good. Killer old ring. It's pretty basic. Doesn't really do anything. No cape though. It also shows you on the map there was some extra stuff up here. Tipped me off. Speaking of, there's maybe some more stuff on the map I want to check out before we recall back into base. First off, this little notch here. Is it just nothing? I guess so. Double check the areas I was already in. No way forward through here yet. And actually... I would have thought the top left of the map would be the final boss arena, but it may be based on the fact that I can't go through there yet. I can't find a way to connect through the other upper right side of the map. You maybe have to go to the upper left area in order to unlock the upper right. But we shouldn't go in here yet, should we? That will probably reset all the enemies inside the dungeon once I head back in. Angela? That's one less thing to worry about. And we'll turn these in too. Guess we just get experience and money for this. I didn't even check what the reward was. Might as well accept these both. As long as there are no other quests that we want filling up the 5 slots that we have. Slimes ambushed you in the catacombs. Well then, it's possible that I can quickly piece this issue together. With the ward restored by your lovely soul, the portal leading to the F-Old Terrace should be open to you now. The portal is located northeast of the catacombs entrance. From what I see in the terrace, it's infested with filthy slimics. Unlike ordinary slimes, they are stronger and infused with tar. Slay 15 slimics and return to me safely. Still haven't finished her quest here, which is I guess one of more of a main quest type situation for her, since it's like a single quest. And she'll also tell me a secret. I'm interested in that secret. Potent mixture of grounded, ghostly substance. Banishes the user for a short duration. No real hint on how to get those other than just kill enemies and pick them up. Not that I need a hint, just meaning any more efficient way other than what I've been doing. And this is what teleporting looks like, I guess. Field zone? Oh, right, I thought this went directly into dungeon. But they put you out of it so you can reset it once you go back in. That's an upper level I completely ignored, isn't it? Wait a second. I'm in a different area. What the hell? I mean, it's the same map, but it's a I got teleported in a different place. The door is locked. It requires a dungeon key. That's interesting. Guess gives some variability. Well, I guess I'm in the upper right area now. The upper left maybe is safe for the final boss if you can start here instead. These guys fall on the ground if you hit them enough, making them vulnerable. Sometimes as a melee class you maybe just have to accept taking damage. If you're a chump and can't parry. Kind of have to think of the parry as a separate thing from attacking, as in normal games I feel like you have to pause your attack so that you can block. But just then, it felt like you don't really have to worry about if you're in the middle of a string of attacks before you can block. The block is pretty instant even if you're attacking. So you can be spamming your attack and just block as soon as a guy is hitting you. In other words, I don't have to worry so much about taking things slow with the offensive. All I have to worry about is blocking at the right time, and the attacking can more or less be on autopilot. Ghostly Tabard. Oh right, I have to sort out the gear. Should have done that first. Am I wearing... This probably fits the Crypt Siege thing better, right? I'm not sure if it's part of the same set, but... Cool. Yeah. This outfit looks more... crypty, right? Here. Don't mind me, just fishing for thumbnails as usual. This episode was more or less about the crypt, so this will probably be what I use. Oh yeah, I should head back to base, shouldn't I? Well, this just means I'll be teleported out of here again, won't it? Oh, I didn't actually know how to cancel that. In Final Fantasy, just moving cancels any casting you do, but on this game. Oh well. If it re-randomizes that, it should be fine. All I wanted to do was store things here anyway. Alright, let's store one of each of the weapons. Right click doesn't do that. How do I quick store these other than dragging them one by one? Oh well. Doesn't look like there's a sword feature for the chest, unfortunately. Guess we will put these in the chest though. Could treat it like the attaché case and create your own sorting. Oh, I didn't even notice I got this. Good to know. No wait, I can sell that, can't I? Because I already have this one. And yeah, I think we're good. What, you wanted more? See, this is easier to sell if you can just right click and then sell like this. And I'll hang on to the rest. Alright. A successful first outing, now that I'm actually playing the game rather than just wandering around the hub area. With that said, now would be a good time to take a break.